I just realized I wasn't even live. Come on. There you go. It's gonna take me a while to try to pick this one up. I mean, right there's a straightforward. Pausing. Okay, I was supposed to take that subway right there. The first subway, I don't know. I was supposed to take that. Bicycle. I missed the subway again. Ah, man. Too fast. So next time, right after that checkpoint. This thing grew on me. Like, listening to OST by itself, But actually playing this game, Like, I'm not in love with it. Maybe not yet, at least. Like Ridge Racer, definitely not the first one. I love the one soundtrack, that's about it. The soundtrack from the first one better than anything, all three of them. Hey, Lens is Drew. Pretty good. Kind of the kind of crappy thing is my stream wasn't even on and I didn't notice. So will you get like the last half of my stream, I'll say. Put my mic back a little more. Did I completely miss the cut or something? I did. Whatever, I'll roll with it. I want to at least hit that subway. Well, how are you doing today, Lens? Alright, here's the subway. That wasn't good. I don't know if we can still squeeze in there. Slow down for us. Excuse the kind of trippy scenery. I forget which path I'm supposed to exactly take in here. And I probably still could have went through the train or whatever way. Oh yeah, we gotta go on the side. Noctowl Treehouse, they're getting trolled. So they have the comments on, huh? Trolled for playing or their price? Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of talks about that, right? And I think you go right about there. That's like the trippiest like respawn spot right there. There's the only one so far that's not like looking super technical. I don't know if you heard my voice message to Goofboo and Angel's Discord, but I was saying that like they're probably still gonna have DLC for Mario Kart. It just won't be right away. But that's an easy assumption, right? It's more of, okay, where's the DLC stop then? If you're having $90 games? And our answer, if I were to, I mean, most could guess too, it's still gonna happen. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm dead wrong. I wish I was dead wrong, but I just don't think so. Maybe it'll be less common. But like, modern games, some will like have you pay like $1,000 if you wanted to. I mean, the mobile games, those are cash grabs. Yeah, in the future. But they're not gonna do it like day 10, right? That's way too soon. They may add free DLC maybe here and there, and then At least the bundle, you know, that's a good deal. Oh, yeah. Like, give dev time, like, a year or two. I mean, for what we got in the DLC, $20, right? That really wasn't bad, but then again, it's a weird scenario when the game technically is really old. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Like what was a custom coins free DLC? Not custom coins, custom items. I don't know, but it'll have free DLC. My question, Lance, after watching Treehouse, I didn't watch it, but please tell me they have Goomba in there, man. They have all these enemies. They brought him back for Jamboree. Oh, and that Goomba has an enemy. I hope he's not an item, man. Like as playable driver. Okay, I just missed him. I could have sworn it was just a Monty mole. Okay. Can't be missing this guy right here. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Even if he wasn't in, I would just hope for DLC. And that's what it might come down to. Like all these characters, like all the characters, I didn't even notice everybody at first either, but it feels like not Smash Kart, but like the Smash Bros roster. I feel like they took on that. They're like, okay, they like a lot of characters. There's a cow penguin. Yes, I know that, which is awesome. And you know who I'm glad that's back to? The Piñata guy. That is phenomenal right there. He's not locked in sluggers. He's in a very popular... Oh my gosh, I missed the subway again. He's in a very popular game. I mean, if they do... I heard, like, they're not working on sluggers. I think they're working on another Luigi's Mansion. But that's just rumors. Rumors are rumors, right? There's no confirms. So I was kind of disappointed in that. But like all those characters are locked in that game. Hopefully they make it a Mario Kart, and Donkey Kong being such a big head now, a Switch 2 launch game. I hope that paves the road for more Donkey Kong stuff, and like with Smash Ultimate, bring back the, the Kremlins and stuff, all those bad crocs. There's other enemies that drive. I'll be making a video. Excellent. Hey, in that video, even if it's just like the smallest pixels, showed that that's gotta be Goomba. And you could, maybe in the comments or something, if I reply, you could be like, yeah, that part's for you. But yeah, I look forward to that video, Lynch. I kind of wanted to do a reaction, but I just wanted to get to some gameplay already. No, not for Mario Kart. I meant like just me playing in general. This DK will be more prominent with Nintendo World and DK Country for Universal Studios and Mario movie. Yes. However, I am on the opposite side of the fence of like DK's look. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. But you know what? I'd be lying if I wasn't saying I'm getting used to it. But I'm not jumping for joy with it now. Like, maybe it was just that horrible screenshot that we had from the reveal teaser, right? Mario Kart World that like threw everybody off, including myself. But then compare when you see his like main game, right? His flashy entrance, one could say. It's like, oh, you know what? He doesn't even look that bad. Like, yeah, he's very expressive, lots of personality. We saw the bananas. He like emoted, got the gold bananas. Like that's something we're gonna remember for a long time. And like you look at all the, if you play all the old games from like really his origins, just see everything, his look always changes. So I guess it shouldn't be as surprising. Yeah, though we used to design for over 25 years. Oh, that long, man. That makes me feel old. Like N64, he looked pretty choppy. GameCube, he started changing a little bit. he still has the tie, surprisingly. I thought, like, he looks so different now. Like, I don't know how to put it. I think, again, I think it was, like, just a bad screenshot. Like, yeah, that's DK. His tie also seems, like, less noticeable. Maybe, like, shortened, or because he got bigger, like, somewhere in the scaling. You'd probably be better, like, I'm not describing it the best, I know, but at least from, like, maybe an average person's point of view, like, one would say, oh, his, I could barely see his tie. Or maybe it was just, like, no, like, his tie's gotta be, like, smaller, some way, shape, or form, whether it's because the angles, or not just because the angles, or, like, he either is, like, bigger, and they kept the tie small or something. I don't know. Bastard, you, like, something he does art, yeah, you're gonna know, like, the reasoning and kind of get in the head of, what the headset was, what everybody was thinking designing him. Oh man, that track's kind of annoying. Do a one race. 3,
2, 1, rush!
I might only practice this track today. I don't want to spend too much time on a game that might not even come to NSO. At least for a while. No. Actually, I take that back. Well, the series, I think it will. I don't think all 3 are gonna come. Alright, also he was wearing overalls most of the gameplay too with other outfits. Okay. So that shows that it seems like they're trying to ditch the tie style. Oh damn it, I didn't hit the subway. Maybe I didn't want that though, I wouldn't do it how they did it. Its tie is smaller. And did he even have the tie, like, in the photo? Maybe that threw me off, too. Ah! Missed the cut again. You don't think they'll drop the tie? Yeah, I don't know. Because he was wearing a hat. Like, he just looks... The face was already drastically different. So, you know, like... Maybe at this rate, he might ditch the hat and go for something else. I just don't think he would just go bear. Just bear gorilla, but... I mean, even though the tie was like nothing. It went a bit too far there. Yeah, I think I had to go in the right side and not continue in the subway. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. I think I'll be alright. I'll be moved by the time all that is released and settled in, hopefully. Adjusted to everything. But where I move, like, I basically have to make like 5 minutes more of time, which isn't bad, because the commute to work is farther. But also, what was I gonna say? I'm not sure if I still have to take one of my housemates to school. Ah, it didn't let me go in there. I don't know why. Let me before. Must be another way I'm missing. So, and like the school is further. It'll just be one of them, but it's basically in the same place. But the youngest one, I don't know if, like with the school times and stuff, it doesn't look like they will be able to take the bus, but I'm sure the older ones will. But they're basically in the same spot. So I don't know. I still would rather them take the bus because of that. The school traffic, like within the buildings and stuff. They're like all in different, like, you know, categories, you know, like elementary and middle, high.
3, 2, 1. Rush!
streaming it. So hopefully I could still stream. Like maybe just be less time. But once I'm settled in, hopefully I could do like an hour and a half or something. It's just not gonna be 2 hours anymore. And I figured too that like I'm just gonna have to like my last hour eat while I'm working basically, so I don't come home and then waste time eating, because I had to go to bed like ASAP. And I still came home last night just eating like my snacks. But I have to be like really on top of packing enough. I don't buy junk at anywhere either though. Like I quit eating junk food pretty much, except I'll have a cheat day. Dang it. I missed that part again, man. I'm just not getting used to ready for that.
3, 2, 1, rush!
That's not even the worst of it though. I could deal with that pretty good. But then now I'm gonna be, oh man, it doesn't let me go under there. Weird. It wasn't practice. But now, like, the pets have to be pad trained, I think. Unless I can figure a way to, like, take him out maybe a quick 5 minutes, but like walking while like sip on like my chicken broth, I guess. Maybe even brush my teeth, I'd say too. Good 5 minutes. But yeah, it's gonna be more time cleaning up after them. Whereas if I had just a little yard or something they could go in, I'll just get that on the weekend, honestly. Or like, I wouldn't have to do it like right then and there. Oh my gosh. I think I'll be, like, at the bare minimum, I'll find streaming time on the weekend, hopefully. But then again, I don't even know what the setup's gonna be like. And I know my phone didn't have the best internet connection either. So yeah, I'm hoping I can stream at the... Also, if I can't, like, if maybe the internet's so bad, like, I can't stream, I could at least record. So, I'll at least be able to still collaborate and stuff. Hop on VC. All that, pretty much. Oh, man. That came out of nowhere. I just got a nosebleed. Be right back. Okay. I haven't had a nosebleed since like I don't even know. I want to say last year, end of last year. And I haven't eaten tuna for like probably the same thing. But I just find it really weird just happened now. Like I hardly like moved my nose just now. It's a little itchy. It sucks. This is like when I get ready and stuff. That's the last thing I need to I'm just glad it's, I don't know, like, I was using the gym, like, beginning of this year. Oh, gosh. Hold on. The last paper towel, like, died on, or not died on me, fell out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Oh, have to restart anyways. So many restarts. But, yeah, I don't want to spend too much time on, these tracks now. I think I'm just gonna attempt to go for the routes and stuff like that. And call it there. Because I really want to move on to, like, the next things. Other games and such. Dang, man. This tuna turned out very well though. I put a lime, black pepper, garlic salt, really. And then avocado oil mayo. And I know that at least consists of vinegar, mustard. I forget what else honestly. Has some other stuff. Avocado oil. So much healthier than the standard like mayos they have. But also didn't need to add any more vinegar or mustard for like that sort of sour taste. Rum pum 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 rum pum pum pum. The only thing is vinegar, mustard. Oh, controller stopped working on me out of nowhere. Great. Hey. Yeah, good boy. What in the world? I don't even remember pressing the pause button again. But yeah, they trigger that acid reflex faster. But as long as you don't have too much, you don't really have to worry about that. But let's say you feel like food coming up your throat and stuff. I'd say that's probably part of it. I used to not like mustard.
3, 2, 1, rush!
So maybe if you like don't like mustard, more of a ketchup guy or whatever reason, you won't have to deal with stuff like that. I mean, some people can't have that type of like acidy foods ever because of like the reflex thing. So that you really wouldn't have to deal with it. But somebody like myself who actually does eat that stuff, and yeah. It just doesn't let you go through the first time. Maybe it's the second time. Trying to see why I keep tilting though. That wasn't completely flat at all. Gee. These are just not going my way. Alright, one last restart. We'll only do one lap if that went on the stream. And tomorrow I think I'm gonna work on Hawaii. And if after I do the main tracks, I think we gotta do them backwards. That's why I'm really like not trying to spend too much time. Like spend too much time on one individual track. Okay, yeah, we want to dodge that clipping. Still not sure how to maintain speed there. Probably had to switch to the third gear. Right there, we want to get on the main road right away. Missed a shortcut there. Oh boy. This one wasn't like super tight turns and stuff, but I'm going to stay leveled. Which is still kind of hard. Ah, look at that thing. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me, guys. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm still in the mood to go through, like, all these N64 racers I think potentially could make it through. I mean, this one was, like, high in the list, though. Like, now I'm thinking I'm not gonna do the cruising series because I already done it on stream. Really, it was just a while ago. Unlike multiplayer, like through Parasect, I might mess around with. But I don't know. This game is just taking its toll on me. Just going backwards and stuff. I don't know, it's up in the air. Like, some people said Beetle Adventure Racing, like, will be hard to get an NSO because of the rights, but I'm not sure. See ya, Lens, thanks for sticking around. But, like, GameCube is kind of around the corner. There's still a couple months left, so maybe I'm jumping the gun there. But Cruising Exotica, I might just, like, skip out on, unfortunately. I want to beat it. At the same time, I want to practice games that might be on NSO even more. Alright, so long everybody, ending stream.